Okay.
Yeah.
I just know that, like I said earlier in the hip hop days, there was only a few groups that were kind of like cool. So there were cliques, you know what I mean,
Right.
in hip hop. Us, the Treacherous Three, and the Fearless Four, definitely like this. You know what I'm saying? It was like Furious Five. They're like, yeah, all right. You know what I mean? A couple of y'all is all right, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because they was on their own shit, justifiably so. You know what I mean? The Funky Four was on the road. They had, pretty much going out doing their thing, and then they,
Right.
started disappearing. But when the city was left, you know, we was fighting for, you know what I mean, superiority. Us and the
Right.
Fantastic Five and whatever crews hadn't got signed to a record deal by then. So it kind of whittled down to like us and the Fantastic Five. Okay, Funky Four's on the road, Furious Five is on the road. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody else fucking with this. You know what I mean? It's us. And then here y'all niggas come. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we got all these niggas covered. We got all the rest of these niggas covered. We ain't worried about this. These niggas over here.
Singing and dancing and shit.
Okay. All that old singing and shit. And on key. And in key. I mean, we did routines, and basically, when I say we, I'm talking about the Cold Crush Brothers. Our stage show and our whole mystique is based upon our routines and shit like that. And I think we were one of the best at creating those routines and melodies from songs, you know what I mean, that were off the radar from most people. Like, for example, when the Funky Four were doing like Gilligan's Island routines and, like F Troop routine, like, we was doing like Barry Manilow routine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Simon and Garfunkel, type shit, because we took from, our early musical influences. But you guys, I mean, could sing. And even though we had our little, you know what I mean, our little wasn't no real beef or nothing, it was just hip hop shit. It was like these young upstarts coming in the game, you know what I mean, heading straight for the top. You know what I mean? And I admired, I can understand, I see where you're coming, but see this ladder? See this ladder?
Yeah.
How you just gonna go right up to the top of the motherfucking ladder and skip all them rungs? And I had to dig it at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day,
Right.
You were supposed to skip all them rungs because you was better than all them other people. All them other
Appreciate
people
that,
I'm going straight to the motherfuckers that are a challenge.
Right.
You know what I mean? that may possibly, you know what I mean? Because everybody under us that we told y'all need to start with them, y'all would have bust all their ass. Y'all would have bust all their ass.
I really, from my heart, man, we always know that y'all are the best. Y'all are definitely one of the best out of the whole cliques that definitely came out at that time. And, just from what we did from our Force M.D's days, and when I see a lot of these rappers, the newer rappers coming up and saying how our tapes, just listen to our tapes and stuff, influenced them, and them being the big superstars they are, that we was part of the generation that influenced them, means a whole lot to us, man. Because we get a lot of the singers, hey man, y'all sound like Smokey Robinson, y'all sound this, but when the hip hop part, that's my part. I do both, but the hip hop part means more just to knowing that, that how the hip hop sound is the biggest genre of music, that we was part of the float of the seed that came that influenced a lot of other people.
It's great to get the musical props because that's what we come from.
Yeah,
that's what we are. That's what my family is and all that. But this hip hop thing is something that I said, you know what? I'm fucking with that shit, and I got a passion for it, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean? And you made your motherfucking mark, brother. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And that's never gonna be taken away. All right? Fucking Force MCs. And when we talk in Staten Island, when you say Staten Island, there's three things that you can say about Staten Island that everybody will believe irrelevant. One is the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes.
Okay. The other is Italian mobsters.
Yes.
And the other is the Force MCs. Okay, trust and believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was telling Stevie about a story. I took my two of my sons to Virginia for a Wu-Tang concert. And, you know, Raekwon was like, yo, God, I got you, this and this and that. We watched the show, went backstage afterwards. And we kicking it, you know what I mean? Like Method Man, like, yo, this and that, y'all, this and that. Y'all used to be this and this and that. He's like, yeah, but you remember when the Force MCs bust your ass in Patterson. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't gonna never like let that shit go. You know what I mean? If you from Staten Island, then that's your motherfucking narrative, and you ain't letting that shit go. I was like, yo, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, out of all the people, and I'm gonna leave this here. Out of all the people, and out of all of those groups, and Mike, you can attest to this as well, that we had any kind of competition against. Or like, man, fuck them niggas or this and this and that. That a lot of groups that never stayed there. It was kind of like a testing point or a proving point. Like you get past this nigga, then you good. We accept it. You in. And everybody had to go through it. You know what I mean? At a certain point. And y'all did it. You know what I mean? LL did it. Yeah. Cause when LL came out, niggas was like, man, fuck this nigga, man. You know what I mean? Old light-skinned ass nigga, you know what I mean? Good-looking ass, young ass, man, fuck this nigga. Muscles. Yeah, muscles and all that shit.
Crush grooving nigga.
Fuck this nigga. You know what I mean? But
Crush groove ass nigga. Crush groove nigga.
I mean, you know, as hip-hop, right. You know what I mean? You got to cross a certain threshold for hip-hop to respect you.
That's right.
As an artist. You just come in and just because you say you so-and-so, everybody going to jump on your dick. Nah, nigga, show me. Show me why, you know what I mean? And you showed, y'all showed, like I said, LL's another example. Somebody who just didn't get automatic acceptance just because you made a record or just because you entered into this genre. You talking about the first generation of hip hop. Now later on, all you need is a hot record. You in.
Yep.
You in. Now you're part of the pantheon of artists. You got a hot record, a #1 single. My man LeVeba Mallison is in the audience. He can attest because he broke most of those records. A lot of those records. You know what I mean? And knows what it takes for a record to be deemed successful or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, once you get past that first kind of pinnacle, it's kind of like you in. You just got to work.
I got to say this, Caz, man. Y'all tapes are like 10 times platinum in the streets, man. Just those cassette tapes alone. You know, that was before all the record sales. Those cassette tapes were the hot commodities on the streets, man. Those tapes in those clubs and those all MCs. It's like you got a mixture of tapes of all rappers, this rap group, that Busy Bee, all on one tape, and that was the big thing back then. Before the record, of course the DJ spins the record, but the tapes were the biggest thing that people was looking for back then.
That's how hip hop spread.
Y'all on them tapes too?
Huh?
Y'all on them tapes?
Yeah. I'm saying when that hockey, we on that wave. We was on that wave.
One of my favorite tapes is the Playoffs from Trenton High School.
Yeah, the play. I remember that.
Oh man, y'all ran down damn near every harmonize and routine you had.
Well, we were still on some hate the Force MC shit at that time. I remember that event. And I think that was the last time any hate was spewed. After that, it was like, all right, you know what I mean? This and that.
It was, you got to say, at that time back then, it was kind of hard to accept dudes from Staten Island. Staten Island they wasn't in the mix as much. So we had to fight to try to get in the mix, Luckily, years later, Cass, Milk, a lot of people came after us. Even though Milk's Brooklyn Staten Island, he's Brooklyn and Staten Island. The Wu-Tang. Later on, like really niched Staten Island deeply into the rap game, like as a group, like one of the all-time best groups ever, Wu-Tang, and they half from Staten Island, and so that's how far hip hop goes from us putting the seed, from us going up there to them being who they are nowadays. So that's a good feeling.
You can understand how like the South feels or how the West Coast felt
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the non-acceptance of their music and the fact that they in this game and we just won't acknowledge it. You know what I mean? That's what makes you fight even harder against the grain. And that's probably, you know, what you guys felt in the beginning. Oh, they never going to accept us. They're not going to let us just come in here. So we got to just go and, you know what I mean? And make our presence felt.
Real.
You know what I mean?
Real.
And earn our spot in this game. The South did the same thing. The West Coast did the same thing. And every other pretty much region that has a hip hop collective or consortium started at some point. It had to gain their respect in that particular place and then nationally among everybody.
I definitely want to shout out my cousin Lord K1 who came.
I was going to bring up K1, the Lord K1. Yeah. All right, from the early Force MCs.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was the one. He was the like, yo, come on, yo, let's go. Come on, nigga. Let's go. Let's beatbox him down.
Yeah. Beatbox him down. He was a lyrical. He's a real lyrical one.
Word up.
Yeah, that's actually my first cousin too. You know, Merc. I don't know if you know those guys know this. Dr. Rock and Mercury were first cousins, and me and Lord K1 were first cousins. So K1's mother and my mother's sisters, and Jesse's brother. Jesse's their brother. So that was the family.
I have not seen a hip hop family as connected. With the branches that you guys have. Yeah. And the last thing, I just want to talk about our fallen soldiers.
Oh God.
In hip hop. Now we've all luckily reached an age, where if you survived it, then you're starting to see a lot of your counterparts, a lot of people of your age and some younger, some a little older, passing away.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean? Yeah, now, early in your career, once you got on track as the Force MDs, you have suffered. Your group has suffered, I think, more losses than any group, maybe in history.
I'm talking about Force MDs and Force MCs.
Right, the collective, from the Force MDs from the Force MCs to the Force MDs. Yeah. Okay,
I'm the only one left. I'm the only one left from both groups. My brother Khalil was in the group from the beginning, but like I said, he didn't sign a contract. He came back to the group 5 years later. But we lost my brother TC, Jesse,
TC, Jesse D, Dr. Rock, Mercury,
Trisco,
and Trisco,
and K1.
And K1. I mean, and these are all of the members, pretty much.
All y'all, baby.
Yeah, so that's why they call me Otis. They call me Otis.
He's a soul survivor, baby.
Yeah.
Soul survivor.
Yeah. Put something in that cup for him right there.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got a toast.
I killed him. Yeah, man, it ain't been easy, man, but I'm just happy right now. In 2026, my brother, like I said, my brother Khalil came back to the group, and he has the sound. He always sounds, we all related. He got the sound, and we added my nephew, Zaim, to the group, and now we've been going strong. Shout out to Damon Haywood, because he joined us for a little while from 4x4, High Bridge, Sean Waters. But right now, me, Khalil, and my nephew Zaim been holding the group down. We've been still touring everywhere. We still got the sound. That's what God blessed us with. We're just keeping it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, y'all. Clap it up for my man, Stevie D, Force MDs, Force MCs, Force LDs. You know what LD means to us. Nah, that was their name, their name connection.
Can I say one more thing before?
Oh, definitely.
Now, I have to explain about Tender Love. That was one of our biggest records. We made a lot of big records. Tender Love was the big crossover.
Was Tender Love a remake?
No, actually, no. That was Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis's first out of their catalog of all songs. They came out with like SOS Band, Just Be Good to Me, and all those songs.
Wait, we talking about Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, the producers, okay, that were original band members with Prince.
The Time, yes.
Okay, and The Time, Morris Day and The Time, they were the musical geniuses behind that. Yes. Okay, we just interviewed Jimmy a couple weeks on the show, talked about how Prince let them go because they produced the SOS Band.
Yes, SOS.
Okay, and Prince didn't want them producing outside of The Time.
And Sherlin Encore.
Yes, did that too.
Yeah, everybody know they did that back in the day. Everybody, they know Jerry Lewis Jam
that was my shit. All right,
so that was the first couple of songs they made, but those songs went up in the R&B, but didn't really cross over big. Tender Love was the song that opened Pandora's box to all of the songs that came afterwards, like that really took them skyrocket to the top. And it had them, by that song coming out, it made them win their first Grammy as Producers of the Year by Tender Love. Tender Love was their first ever cross R&B, well, they're not top 10 R&B, but it was their first ever crossover top 10 hit out of all the records they made. Tender Love started the rally off.
Right.
So that's the thing we had. And they had New Edition was going to do it at first, but it never happened for them, you know. So they had contractual problems.
Lucky that. You dodged the bullet on that motherfucker right there, boy.
God says,
you know what? I can hear. Oh my God! I can hear Ralph Tresvant singing that shit right now.
Yeah, but it was the.
No. Since he said it, I'm glad it didn't come. It didn't work that way.
It's meant to come our way. It's meant to come our way. You know, it's the only thing that gets me to this day. And "Love Is a House" is another song that was number one, a top 10 song. Everybody thought Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced that because it had that sound, but it was wrong. It was two white guys from London who came to Tommy Boy's office one day. Hey, I got this song for the Force M.Ds, man. Got to hear it. You got to hear it.
You bloody fuck out.
Got number one record, I'm telling you. So he's like, really, man? So he let us listen to "Love Is a House." Jeff, girlfriend, and I think I got a funny name. I'm sorry, but I remember that. So we had to listen to "Love Is a House" for a whole week to see if we like it or not. I told you guys it's a marinated, see if you guys like it, blah, blah, blah. So we listened to her, that. I like that. And then there was a lady singing it. They had a female that made the demo from London singing the song. So we said, okay. So we decided, all right, man, let's do it, man. We want to do it. So we went in the studio. We had to throw the Force M.D flavor on it. We can't sound like the lady. We had to, yo, TC, I got it. Look for the light. If you're lost in it. He's put his little shit on it. It falls. And then next thing you know, that record shot to number one. It shot to number one while we was on tour with Madonna overseas. We was on tour with Madonna overseas, singing in front of 120,000 people at night. Until we got the news that "Love Is a House" was number one in the States. They called us, yo, your record's number one out here, man. We said, what?
Called Madonna and said, bitch, we out.
We couldn't wait to get back to the
tour.
We couldn't wait. That's right. We couldn't wait to get back to the States, and we went on tour with us and Levert. Levert, they had Casanova out at the same time. That went number one. Then "Love Is a House" went number one right after "Love Is a Casanova." So that was really big, and you know, plus the songs he made before that, "Tears," and like all the ballads, Tears, the song "Tears" was our first top 10 record out of all the records. "Let Me Love You," "Forgive Me Girl," that didn't really cross the top 10 mark. It was like mediocre. But when "Tears" came out, the first ballad, that shifted everything. That's when we started going on tour with New Edition and all that. That started a big roll, and all the rest came after that.
Man. And you know what? I love the fact that we have this platform, this one, and of course, Rock the Bells Radio on my Rock the Bells Monday through Friday with Sha Rock.
Right.
That we can be able to explore past, the general things that we know about each other. Like you see people, you're like, yo, yeah, that's my man. I know him. We beat it. We got pictures together. We don't. But motherfuckers don't really know each other, man. I never been to your house.
Right.
You never been to my house. You know what I mean? We got a relationship, through the music and through hip hop, and a good relationship because it's always respect when we see each other. It's always love. Yeah. You know what I mean? We always share stories. But I mean, as far as me knowing things like that, I'm learning so much right here just from this interview.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
Because these are the things that you get to talk about. And a lot of times you'll get interviewed, you get general questions. Everything to say, this and that. Well, when did you come out with the such and such, and who was the this and this and that, such and such? You with family right here. We've been in the same spaces in the same places. So y'all gonna learn a little more shit than you would in another, podcast or another environment. All right, one more time, my man Stevie D.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
Anything new? All right. Yeah, what's up?
What's new?
Oh yeah, new music.
Sugar Daddy.
Okay. Yeah, new song, new singles. It's called Sugar Daddy. That'll be out soon. We still shooting the video. We shot some in Ice-T's house. We're gonna shoot the rest of it. Y'all look out for that. And we just constantly staying out there on the road, still touring and doing what we do.
So let me know when it's time for my cameo.
Okay. Yeah.
I got you. All right. Wow.
You know, it's sad to say that we've lost so many people in this hip-hop community. I mean, lately, within the last few months, we lost JDL, Rob Bass, and just yesterday, or the day before yesterday, we lost MC Sparky D. Now, we know that things like this are coming because everybody that lives has to die, but at the same time, how do we mourn? A lot of people post a lot of pictures and post a lot of condolences and sorries, and I mean, it makes up, but some people get upset because they feel, you know, hey, if you wasn't posting that picture or saying anything before, why are you saying anything now? I'll tell you why. It's because people mourn the way they want to mourn. And I don't think people should get mad at people that post pictures now that didn't post before. When Michael Jackson died, you wasn't posting pictures of Michael Jackson before he died, but when he died, you gave your condolences. And I appreciate all the condolences at any time, and anybody should. I don't think people should knock people because they're feeling hurt or whatever at that point. You know, sometimes you don't contact people and don't talk to people, and then when they pass away, you get that jug of electricity of like, wow, I should have posted or I should have said something. But suppose they didn't post after that. Suppose they didn't post the picture because they feel that you may feel that they're overdoing it or whatever. And a lot of people feel that way. I just don't feel it's right to feel that way. I feel that if somebody posts their pictures or post their condolences just because they didn't do it before and they're doing it now, it shouldn't make a difference. You want to make the family feel better. You want to make yourself feel better. And you want to let everybody know that you cared, whether you said anything before or said anything now or said anything any other time. A lot of people are hurt when people pass away, and it takes a lot out of us. But the way we mourn is the way we mourn. So don't get upset at people that post pictures and post their condolences now just because they didn't say anything before. They're saying it now. And trust me, they're feeling it now. You know, and that's just the way I might see it. And if you can't see what I might see, then maybe you just don't see what I might see.
Been dreaming of the greatness, A-list celebrity placement since basement, since words like you ancient had more soul than A6. Patience is a virtue, but it hurts to not be heard like non-verbals. Herbals blazed and burn the sage when I blow like Virgil paid what I'm worth, not slaves. But I am in a mental cage. What to do with all this rage or this self-disdain? I should be selfish, pain make me feel like I need to change. Plus a microdose of the psilocybin got me close to my hopes for vibing. Maybe I blame my post and timing. Will all work out when I'm all burnt out. Almost burnt my mouth. I spit the hot shit, gotta shift the optics. I'm lit in my chicken plastic like I hit the mosh pit. I'm swinging, ain't shit for blocking. All these bars in my cell to gift. I'm locking, I'm popping off like Marvin Songs. A lesson learned is not a loss. If it ain't been earned, then knock it off. If you wait your turn, you're not a boss. A hater's word is not applause. The time you waste still got a cost. I see the bigger picture like a bird eye. Lie to yourself and your word dies. I never got it on my first try, but I never quit till I earn my
Trials and tribulations, like we going up and down, but now I feel amazing. They know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know. I'm going through the trials and tribulations, like we going up and down, but now I feel amazing. They know, yeah, they know, going through trials and tribulations.
Thank God for creation. Just imagination. Thought you was a friend, but no relation. Biggest AI animation. I told them Jesus, God in the flesh. Wanna equal death and hold no breath. See my life, they think of me. Christ, they think I Mason. You're jealous or zealous, but I rebellous. Jesus, police wanna nail us. You fail us, mail us. You wanna be gang, then hang with us. You're lucid for her, so I might kill. The evil liar, I'ma keep my rifle. First ocean, now land rivers. I told y'all, Chris and Bigga.
Trials and tribulations. Like me going up and down, but now I feel amazing. They know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know, they know. I'm going through the trials and tribulations. Like me going up and down, but now I feel amazing. They know, they know, they know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know, they know. I'm going through the trials and tribulations.
BK fell, watch your step, you perceive, be caution. Power of the dollar, you lost one. What more to say? Don't want to fry, see son, obey. Blam, blam, best jam. Gun in my hand, but I don't wanna kill, man. These rappers come, I kill. Not a boss, just run a mill. Ran VA like can I speed? Was it hunger or just greed? Diamonds on my wrist still wear. Ain't no biggie but the Chris still clear. I cross the line and run through your circle. I'm the bigger picture, you just commercial. Said Sean Bigga what these guns about. I said mighty dark, soon the sun come out. In the night soon sun. Always wanted to rap with fun. Praise God for the sun.
Trials and tribulations. Like me going up and down, but now I feel amazing. They know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know, they know. I'm going through the trials and tribulations. Like me going up and down, but now I feel amazing. They know, they know, yeah, they know, they know, yeah, they know.